get to. Kind of got some time. It's kind of, moving slow in the boxing world. But I heard Coach Malachi talk about boxing needs to go with one standard ring size. And let me kind of get this little small rant out real quick. I agree with him. And, boxing just, it needs it needs a national governing body, and it needs an international governing body, because there's too many subjective rules when it comes to boxing. Some people agree to fight in 8s, 10s. We had the Keith Thurman fight where, Barrios made him fight in 10s, and anything below 54, you should be fighting in 8s. Certain things shouldn't be negotiated. Remember Klitschko and Tyson Fury? Everybody remember the one-sided cheating from Tyson Fury, which was the significant side. But remember, like, Klitschko tried to have some padding put under the ring so Tyson Fury couldn't move as much. Y'all remember that? And they tried, like I said, it's too many acceptable cheatings in boxing. I mean, when you start to talk about catch weight, you got catch weight divisions. I think boxing needs one ring size. If the glove's gonna be 8 ounces under 154 pounds and 10 ounces above 54 and above, that should be it. I don't believe it should be no agreements to catch weight. Guess what? We got catch weight divisions. You smell me? So that's the way it should be. It shouldn't be, oh, we put this padding on the ring. No, the ring padding should be the ring padding. They should have standardized rules in boxing. Certain things shouldn't be jerked with. Champions walk last. Challengers walk second. It should be things that shouldn't be manipulated, shouldn't have any play in it, right? But he basically talked about making the ring size smaller versus Shakur Stevenson and Williams, and paid it to force Shakur Stevenson to actually fight. And on the other argument, it is your job as a competitor to stop him from moving. Simple as that. But then again, I do agree that it should be a standard ring size. I think it should be 16 by 16. And that's what they should fight in. They shouldn't be fighting a 24 by 24. They shouldn't be fighting 18 by 18, 20. No, it should be 16 by 16. Still room to move, but it should be a standard ring size. And maybe it's not 16. Maybe they go 18 by 18. Maybe they choose 20. But regardless, it shouldn't be, I should be able to rehydrate against this particular fighter. But this fighter, I'm going to drink. No, the rehydration clauses should be out the water. None of that should be in the rules should be the rules. Now, if y'all want to put a rehydration clause on all the boxing, so be it. That's the rules. In my opinion, no. I weighed in. I should be able to do whatever I want the next 18 to 24 hours of the fight. The rules should be the rules. And the ring size, for the most part, most guys got to learn how to cut the ring off. But a smaller ring size would allow a lot of these guys to be more creative. And ultimately, you want to bring, it's entertainment. You want to bring more fanfare to the sport. Yeah, you want to bring more fanfare to the sport. So ultimately, I 100% agree. There should be a standard ring size. It probably should be a smaller ring size. It shouldn't be bigger based on or smaller based on your advantages that you have in the ring. You should earn certain advantage. The only advantage you should earn in boxing is the right to walk last to first, your choice. The right for your name to be first on the billboard. That's it. A size shouldn't dictate ring size, weight, rehydration clauses, catch weight. It shouldn't dictate that. It shouldn't matter, if I go to the Europe or to the UK, this drug is legal, but if I fight United States, it's not legal. Like, no. Oh, and I fought Canelo, I couldn't rehydrate. No. A-side don't mean you should have a competitive event. And I hate that in other sports. Oh, just because you Jerry Rice, you get to push off. But if I'm Rice Jerry, some 5th round draft pick, and I do the same thing, oh, it's pass interference. No. Oh, I drive to the bucket and I don't fucking know, Scottie Pippen's son, Scottie Pippen Jr., and I get fouled the same way as Jalen Brunson get fouled, but he get the foul call, I don't. Based off what? Based off what? That's what I'm saying. Based off what? It should be even Stevens. If you're good enough to beat a fighter, beat them straight. A lot of these fighters, their resumes, they got a lot of skeletons in their closet because they not beating these guys straight. They're legitimately cheating. And a lot of these guys that got significant wins over these A-side fighters shows how really good they are. They fought the commission. They fought the sanctioning belt bodies. A lot of these guys, they fought popped hot. And they had to keep it on. They had to keep it under wraps and take a payment under the table and fight a guy pumped up on steroids. You know? Come on. Let's even this shit out. Let's make this shit fair play. Your popularity shouldn't dictate the rules and regulations of the sport. But the standard ring size, yeah, fuck it. If you good, you good. Especially how Shakur Stevenson talking like he the shit. Get your ass in a 16x16 and let's do it. That would favor a lot of the brawlers and the fighters that don't know how to cut off the ring or something like that, but we're here for entertainment value. People are here to be entertained, not watch you run around. But the other argument would be these fighters need to learn to cut the ring off. And that's a fact. You see why William Cepeda struggled to cut the ring off. Just like the 98% of the Mexican fighters, he don't use a jab, it stands too wide. You notice a lot of these fighters fight with a wide stance. Fighting for, they're not even fighting to be defensively responsible. And that's my thing about Abdullah Mason. And they made some adjustments. You can see the adjustments him and his pops they made, his people they made. Yes. You can't maneuver how you want to maneuver with that wide stance. But people say, well, it's going to affect everybody else on the card. Fuck the people on the card. Niggas ain't coming here to see them. Most people come see the main event. So I agree. I definitely agree. Standard ring size, standard rules. They shouldn't be manipulated or played with. Boxing is legitimately, and a lot of other sports, legitimately a cheat fest. And take the pads out of it. For you to manipulate the weight in your favor, like a lot of these dudes, and a lot of these dudes get in here and whoop these guys and get a bad decision, and it just looked like, okay, he got robbed. I mean, Lamont Rose completely got robbed. He should have, Tank should have been disqualified, and the point should have been taken away, right? But it's based on popularity contests. And they done rode this popularity train so long that people would have became numb to it. People then became numb to it. Like, damn, people just want organic. That's why Sinners was such a popular, was such a hyped up movie. Before it came out, it wasn't just to the fact that Ryan Coogler's reputation and Michael B. Jordan's, reputation, and they cook up fire together like they EP&B back in the day. No. It was the fact that they had the original script. Everything in society has become fake. The food, the coochie, the booty, the titties, the people's personalities, everything has become fake. It's at a point where can we get something real? Can we get real shit? And in sports, the one place that you can come, and it should be fair and it should be real, it's fall victim to this disease that's plaguing everywhere around us. That's fake shit. Fake hair. Fake friendships. Fake marriages. Like, golly, man. But, let me know what y'all think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Everything inside the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.